Now we need to do our heel. And I'm going to be doing a short road heel where everything stays on the loom. And we're going to be using half the loom. Since it is a 30 peg loom, I can use 15 pegs as half. But actually what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do 16 pegs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. So from this white one to over here, I'm going to be doing 16 pegs for loom just for the heel, just to keep the pattern even. You can do 15 if you want, that's fine. I'm just wanting to keep the design on the top even with the bottom. So our yarn is coming from this peg, so we're going to wrap this one and we'll knit it off for our first time and then just leave it alone after that. So you're going to E-wrap your first 16 pegs. There we go. Ooh, this one, the yarn is very, very tight on that one, so sometimes if you wrap a little too tight, you might have to get the next one down. There we go. That's why tension is so important. Okay, so let's knit all these off back to the first peg. Almost there. And go ahead and take that one too. Push all of them down. Now from peg 16, we're going to E-wrap back. But we're not E-wrapping to peg 1, we're E-wrapping to peg 2. And try to make sure your wrap is loose. Okay, so this is the peg 1 for the heel. We're wrapping to peg 2 for the heel. What you're going to do is take that off the peg, put your working yarn down and behind it, and then put your loop, put the yarn back on the peg. Actually, that was the wrong way. Try to do it the same way it came off, which it was actually twisted. That way it's not real loose, because you can end up with holes in your heel if you do that. Alright, so knit all these off. And then we will E-wrap up to peg 15 and take peg 16 off and push all these down. Okay, and see how this is? The yarn is coming from below the loop, so you're going to keep it below. And you just E-wrap. Okay. We're going to take the yarn off peg 16, put the yarn in behind it, and this is your decreasing rows. You're helping to shape the heel. You're going to keep going back and forth like this until you have done 4 pegs on each side like that, which I'll do one more just to show you. Okay, so we've got peg 1 done. So this time we will E-wrap to peg 2. Well, we'll E-wrap to peg 3, I mean. Okay, so we E-wrap to peg 3. We'll take peg 2 off and put that back on. Oops, I missed one. Get both strands behind there. And then you get that back on there. And then you'll E-wrap down to peg, what would it be, 14. And you put it under 15. So you're going to go in 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 of those will have the decreased stitch on them, which is where you take it off and put it under. All 4 of these will have that decreased stitch. This is what it's going to look like once you've got your decrease done. You're not really going to see any type of change or anything yet, because it's all going to be pretty much flat right here. But you've got the 4 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you got 4 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are going to start with our increase, which all we do for the increase, see the yarn's coming from behind that one. We haven't wrapped it. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, we haven't wrapped the front of that one yet. But we're going to E-wrap to our first wrapped peg, double wrapped peg, which is right here. So, and then you're going to knit that off. Oops. You're going to go back and push all those down. And then we're going to wrap all the way to our first double wrapped peg on this side. And you're going to increase by 1 each time. And that's what's going to give that heel shape. I'll do one more just to show you. Okay. Okay, E-wrap to that first double peg. Alright, so you go back and forth until the entire heel is done and each peg only has 1 loop on it. This is what it's going to look like when your heel is done. You're going to feel the indent and you're going to see everything. There's no big gaps or holes on either side. And that is how you do the short road heel.